Hey everybody, Dave here, and I wanted to let you know that everything from last week has been graded. The self-care goal and the developing your fitness plan assignment, and they were great, man. I'm always looking forward to goals, and more goals. And some of you I asked, many of I'd say there's probably 5 to 10 students who created a physical fitness goal, but then just for whatever reason forgot to do the emotional health goal. So if that was you, you can update your emotional health goal for some extra points, and doing so by Sunday will get you those points. And also your fitness plan. Now this video message really is going to be centered around that fitness plan assignment, and which was assignment 3.2, developing your fitness plan. And I really want everybody here to score 30 out of 30. So if you didn't score perfect score on that, now's your opportunity to go back and complete a full fitness plan. What I'm looking for in your fitness plan, if I could sum it up, I would like this. If I can print off your fitness plan and follow it Monday through Friday, then I'm going to achieve your results. So if I were to do that with all 31 students, looking at your FIT program, so frequency, intensity, time, and type, that's a FIT principle. For resistance, cardio, and flexibility, I should be able to read your work, and it should make sense from myself and to your peers as we're looking at it. Like, okay, so today is going to be some push-pull exercises. So that means for every bench press I do, I want to do a seated row. And so a push-pull program is solid. You don't have to do it. Many of you are doing high volume, low intensity stuff. So you're doing a lot of 15 repetitions of lightweight military press or something like that. So, and I'm just using a resistance training example because there were a lot of people who included cardio-based work, but there wasn't a whole lot of content with regards to resistance training. And my feeling is, hey man, it's difficult for me too. I'm a health professional, I'm a personal trainer, and yet when I go to the gym and do my own work, I bring my kids with me, and I got to be honest, man, I just kind of want to shut off my brain and just do some work. And so with my kids, I have to create a program and take them through the program. And so it has to be organized and structured so that if I just want to stay on a bike or stay on an elliptical, I can hand this program to my kids and they can follow this, and they're 12 and 14. So that's something that I have to do as well. So I'm asking you to do this. Update your programs if I've asked you to. If you didn't score perfect 30 out of 30, you can take a look at the new material that I've included in with the week 3 module. Now for many of you, I said, hey, take a look in the week 2 module. That was my mistake. It should actually be the week 3 module. And there is new material, and it says optional, but if you didn't score a perfect 30 out of 30 and you need some help with, gosh, I don't know how to create, I don't know what goes into a fitness plan, then read those lesson plans, those PDF files, and you're going to have to probably spend at least 10 to 20 minutes on each file. Homework, welcome to college. So you might spend an hour to 90 minutes just updating your fitness plan. But you know what, man? When you are done, you should be able to walk to the gym or drive. You should be able to walk into a gym and implement exactly what it is that you want to do without any hesitations, without any pauses in your program, and no thinking as to, well, what's next. I mean, the nice thing about CrossFit or hot yoga or a workout where you walk into a club or a gym and you have a personal trainer there is that there's no thinking. You just do. You do what they want you to do. It's in, it's out. It's 20 to 60 minutes. You're sweaty. You're pumped. You feel great. It was a good workout, and you know that a month down the road, the results that you did a month ago are going to be paying dividends, either in the mirror, on the scale, whatever it may be. So I guess that's the intent. So you may want to, I've got a couple of program designs that I just want to share with you real quick. So there are a few that just kind of off the top of my head. There's like a push-pull program where you can think about doing, like for legs for example, you could do like leg extensions and leg curls. That's a push-pull where you're pushing an exercise like bench press and then you're pulling on an exercise like a seated row. And literally when I do that, a push-pull program, I'm literally doing, a set of 12 repetitions on the seated row, and then I go right to the bench press and I do 12 repetitions on the bench. Now, for the most part, kind of a tidbit of information, you should always do more pulls than pushes because our posture in America sucks. So one way to combat poor posture, and I'm talking about like posture where like you're hunched over like this and you're at a computer and you're on your iPhone, all that stuff. All that is leading to a weak upper back and really tight chest muscles. So if you want better posture, then I would say a program where you're doing more pulls than pushes. So like for men, it's typically 3 pulls for every 2 pushes. So it's either 3 exercises, 3 different exercises of 2 sets of 10, 2 sets of 12 of pull, and then 2 different exercises of pushing. And I'll let you think about what those exercises may be. It really could be anything. But the idea is to just neutralize that spine, get it into a healthy form. So I'll let you play around with that one. If you have any questions, man, you just gotta let me know. Okay. So there's push pull, there's upper lower. So working some upper body exercises one day, lower body the next, and then maybe the third day you could do some core work. So there's uppers, lowers. It can be difficult to know where to start. I mean, like you're on this, the goal, typical, 10 to 15 minutes on a cardio, and then it's like, well, where do I go? You're not quite sure. I always encourage people to start with the legs because the legs are really what simulate that body, that metabolic rate to start up. There's really only one way to increase your metabolic rate, and that is through exercise. No pill, no nutrition can stimulate your metabolic rate. It's only done through exercise. So, and what better way than to work the legs where you have all the muscle in the legs? Like if I'm standing up and you look at all of the muscle on the upper body, well, where you have that muscle, you also have organs and a lot of bone. And so a lot of structures that aren't necessarily skeletal muscle that, that you can raise that metabolic rate with. So in the down, from the hips down, you have really just bone and muscle and a lot of it, a lot of muscle. So, the legs, the glutes, the quads, and the hamstrings and the calves are great areas to begin a great training regimen to really give your body a kickstart. Unfortunately, a lot of people neglect the legs and they just want to go straight to the bench press. Well, that's great, and that'll give you a nice pushing motion. You'll be really powerful. But when it comes to overall body results, even bench pressers need to do some pulls, and even bench pressers need to do some legs, and they really are neglected. But they're the legs are the ones that really give your body that metabolic boost. So if you're trying to, there was one more thing. If you're trying to lose body fat, then legs are the way to go. One of your peers brought up in their goal that they wanted to perform or target an area. For example, if you feel like you're pretty fit up here, you're pretty fit back here, but you have this area that you want to improve, like you just have some belly fat that you want to work off, that's called spot reduce. And spot reducing is impossible. So just like our body fat goes on in a certain manner, so like I feel like I'm working out right now. Typically, females gain weight in the hips and males gain weight in the bellies. And as our body fat goes on, it goes on in a particular way. So like on the males, it goes on in the belly, and then it kind of goes up and then down. And in females, it starts in the booty and in the hips, and then it also kind of spreads throughout the body. Your body fat might go on a little bit differently, perhaps maybe in the shoulders and the arms, but however it goes on, it's going to go off in the same manner. So, so what you'll notice as body fat goes off, you're starting to really thin out from the top of the head, the bottom of the feet, and it's kind of going towards meeting in the middle, like at the hips or the belly. So that's really going to be the first place that body fat goes on, the last place that body fat goes off. But one way to really kind of expedite that process is by doing squats and lower body work. So, it may not seem like it, and you're like, it's kind of like getting a roof on a house. You're just like, oh man, no, I'm going to spend $10,000 on what? Something that no one's ever going to see. But think about this: you're protecting the house. So, just as squats protect the house, protect your body by boosting the metabolic rate, burning that fat while you're resting, man, you get, it's a very great place to begin. So you could do things like squats, as long as your form is good, leg press, single leg press, step ups like onto a box, maybe with dumbbells, working some balance at the same time. Man, this is a lot. Anything else? The next, let's see if I can't follow. Okay, so the next discussion is actually going to be around around your fitness plans. I'm going to be going in there and changing that discussion. I mean, it doesn't even open for another week, but I want to let you know that you will be sharing your fitness plans so with your peers, because I'm getting a lot of I've heard from a couple of students that they just don't even know where to begin with a fitness plan. So I think just laying it out there, sharing what we're doing would be a great way. For some of you, it may just be copy and paste from the assignment into the discussion, and that'll work. But I think it's important to see what other people are doing and to maybe even utilize some of their plan and to kind of see how it works for you. So in any case, I'm gonna sign off for now. We're at 11 minutes. This is definitely the longest video message I've sent to my classes, but I think it's a really important one because I think you guys needed that feedback. And again, I just want to encourage you to check out links, the new optional reads in in module week 3. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reply to my email on Canvas. Okay, bye-bye.